when I get busy making projects, I kind of I don't really care about the state of the boat, the cleanliness and tidiness. I think that's part of the reason why Benita doesn't like me doing stuff to Nandji. But this should be a good enough shock for her when she gets home. What do you reckon, mate? Can't even get down the stairs, can you? Benita's off Nandji again, she's at work, so I figured, what can I do to shock her this time? I'm just gonna sand back the whole cockpit and paint it. It's not a job that you need to do to cross oceans, but we love Nandji and we want her looking beautiful, you know, so just giving it a big scrape back with the old girl. We got it all sanded back. Yeah, it's going to wipe it all down with acetone and have to go to the old hardware store to get a paintbrush, but a bit disappointing. I kind of didn't really clean the last one out too good. The brush finish actually looks heaps better than the roller. I think I'll just brush out the whole lot. But she may not be impressed down here. Whoo-wee! She's impressed up here. Have a look at that shiny pit. You!
What's it doing?
Hanging hooks. Hanging hooks for jackets. We want to have as many hooks as we can just to hang everything up, all the towels and wet weather stuff. Hanging some hooks here, gonna hang some hooks over here on this post underneath the mast, so we can put our harnesses and our wet weather jackets and stuff, so and we can head straight up. When you get ready for watch here, then you head up to the helm.
Perfect. Today we're doing all the fun stuff. We're registering Nandji in Australia, so she's allowed to leave the country.
Yeah, we just got back from the JP. We got a lot of stat decks and stuff like that signed. There's a lot of information. They have to do a full history check on the boat basically, so you had to dig up who built it and all the owners and all that. It was quite an interesting little background in it, but we've got all that signed, so I have to send this off to the government, send them a boat, you know what that is, and then we'll be registered
and we can leave the country.
yeah,
Woo!
which means we're sailing overseas. Go Nandji.
Go Nandji.
Go Nandji. Got another glassing patch I need to do on the back here to take all that off. It's a pretty big job. That's another major job I need to do, so just trying to keep it watertight. Good old duct tape. Whilst covering Nandji in tape, an old salty was passing by. I thought the perfect opportunity to ask for some advice. Within 10 minutes we found a solution and a lot more work for me to do. The other ply here is nice and thick. I put in like 12 mil, so I reckon this is similar through here.
You put 12 mil underneath.
Yeah, but in here, because this is what he's fixed.
No, it doesn't feel very thick, does it?
It doesn't feel very thick at all. We've got the gurus in. We were lucky enough that one of our fellow followers from This Is Our Australia also living the dream. But this is Petter. He's come in to check out our little motor. What do you reckon? How are we thinking?
I think it's good, mate. I don't think we've got any real dramas. We just needed some basic tidying up to get it ready for sea. You know, just a few little things like just spotted this on the starter. We need to just sort that out, and we've got a dodgy old bolt that's not holding the alternator tight enough, and a few potential water leaks and maybe an oil leak here and there, and check out a couple of the hoses that are down in the bilge and make sure the quality's still good and the water overboard. And other than that, like, it's, you know,
we just got to make the donk pretty again.
Yeah, just tidy up some wiring, just make it all so it's rugged enough for the rigours of ocean sailing.
Yeah.
You know, just in case it needs to do a bit of running occasionally. But I think it looks good. Nandji looks really good, actually. It's a really nicely built boat.
You hear that? That's
good.
That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
a bit nice. I'm happy with it.
There's a bit of an engine bracket down there that Petter discovered.
Got an engine mount. it's not the mount itself, but actually the steel mount's got a couple of little cracks in it. But it looks like somebody's tried to weld it at some stage, so there's something going on there. We need to just take it off and sort it out and see whether it's under too much strain and things like that, and maybe do a valve adjustment, adjust the valve clearances, and a couple of little oil leaks at the tappet cover. You can see some people have had some goo trying to stop the oil leaking. We'll probably just get a new valve cover gasket set and replace the gasket rubber there and the ones under these bolts, and yeah, make sure that the valve clearances are good. But you've been doing good spraying it all with lanolin, Oshi.
That's good.
That's a good idea, mate. It stops corrosion. It's really good stuff.
I like to hear that I've done something right.
Oh, you've done everything right, mate. That's good.
We're just putting all the sides up.
Of course I do this when it starts raining. Never actually be properly organised and have them up before it rains.
You may have heard about Cyclone Debbie. She hit the Whitsunday region, which is about 1,000 kilometres up the coast. It's the day after, and we're about to cop the aftermath of that. We're expecting 100 mils of rain for 3 days afterwards, and winds of over 40 knots. So we're putting the boat back together, making it watertight. It's going to really test out the boat to make sure everything is watertight. It's a great time for us to look for leaks. Yeah, we don't really want to be sitting out here in the pond. We've messaged a few locals with their own jetties to see if we can tie up, but we're just waiting on a response from them. Fingers crossed, because some of these boats, they look like they've been here for years and no one attends to them. Like, this guy's only a couple of metres away.
It's not that we don't trust our anchor or anything, it's we don't trust other boats.
We don't trust other boats. We've seen so many, we got hit by a 50-foot steel ketch the other day, and its bow was banging into the side of our boat, and it had dragged from one side of the pond to the other. So
that was in 20 knots.
Yeah, that was in 20 knots. And everyone sort of shifts a little bit with the strong winds, so yeah, we don't want to be here.
Just want to eliminate Nandji from getting collided with, eh?
Yeah, we want to protect our girl.
Yeah.
That's episode 27, guys. I can't believe we've come this far, but we have.
Yeah, we were stoked. We've been working so hard on Nandji, getting her ready, but
yeah,
it's so good, all these little tasks going on, it's good.
Yeah, getting stuff ticked off the list. She's taking up all of our time lately.
Yeah, but we love the girl.
Yeah, be sure to check out the next episode. You'll see what happens with Cyclone Debbie.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a hold up in our works.
Yeah.
We kind of got hammered there for a little bit. And yeah, you'll find out about that next time.
So I just want to say a huge thank you to our patrons as always, and a special thank you to our newest patrons. We've got Rixie Love, Randy, SV Lamouette, and Brad. Welcome aboard the Sailing Nandji family. Thank you guys so much for supporting us.
Yeah, thanks Frothers, it means a lot. You've definitely given us that little bit of spark again. It's great. Yeah. We're really excited. We've got lots going on. It's so good.
Alright, so that's the episode. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, and yeah, new video coming soon.